Hi everyone, I need to talk about this because it's so important and it's happening so much on my channel right now to the point where it's just a lot. So I just wanted to mention that there is active scammers in the comment section below. They create fake accounts pretending to be me. As much as I report them, they just decide to make another one within a few hours and do the same thing. I try to block as many of them as I can, but it's really difficult to remove all of the comments because they leave so many. So what I will say is that you can only purchase my services on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com, as I mentioned at the beginning of every single one of my videos. So if you are then emailing a scammer or you're contacting them on WhatsApp, by the way, I don't even use WhatsApp, right, for Moonlight Guidance. So I don't know why you or anyone is not verifying in the description box below my links, because as I mentioned at the beginning of all of my videos, I always say that you can only purchase through the verified links in the description box of my verified YouTube channel. So you have to just make sure that if you're purchasing from me, just make sure that the link matches up to what's in the description box of my videos or when I pin them in the comment section under my official channel. You will know that it's fake because when you click on their channel, you'll be taken to nothing. Like their channel will have nothing on it and it's not me, okay? This is happening not just to me, but so many YouTubers, so many people on Instagram, TikTok, you name it, you know. So it's obviously like a lot of people are being targeted in this way, but you just have to be really I wouldn't say you have to be you know, like you have to look at everything with a magnifying glass. It's just about double checking, you know, and that's really it. I mean, if someone calls you and says that they are your bank, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are your bank. You've got to verify, right, and make sure that the number they're calling from is like a proper number from like your bank, for example. Very similar with this, I always mention as well, because there are so many impersonators on Instagram. Just verify my username, okay? It's always in the description box of my videos. On Instagram, it's moonlight.guidance. If you get someone, for example, claiming to be me and their username is nothing like my username, or it's spelt different, then it's a fake one, right? Or if you come across a YouTube channel and it says, oh, Telegram me, it's Moonlight Guidance, it's clearly not me, right? Because I don't use Telegram, and if I did, it would be in the description box and I would have the exact username for you. So you can purchase basically on shopmoonlightguidance.com for services and items. Items are also on my Etsy as well, because I do have an Etsy, but both of those links are in the description box below. And it's as simple as that. I know it probably doesn't sound so simple, you know, especially when you get like people trying to say like, oh, it's me. And, you know, just because someone says it's me does not mean it's me. You just have to verify, you know, just, yeah, cross-check on YouTube if you're ever, you know, concerned. If you're on Instagram and, you know, someone says it's me, it's really not. I don't know how many more times to say this because I've made countless stories, posts on the community section. I've also... I mention it at the beginning of every single one of my videos, which I know bothers some people, but listen, I do that and still people don't cross-check the links, right? So it's just beyond my control. It's like, how much can I keep repeating and saying over and over again? It's not your fault. I totally understand that, but I just want to make sure that if anybody comes across this and it just helps them, then that's brilliant, you know. At least then that way you are aware. Just come to my YouTube channel. If you're ever in doubt, if you ever need to purchase reading, come to my verified YouTube channel. It's got a tick on it. You know it's me. Go into the description box of my video or go onto my channel. You find all of the official links. Don't go round scouring the comment section for links because you may come across these scammers. Description box below. Shopmoonlightguidance.com is literally the place. You can find my email on the contact us section on there. The reason I don't make my email public in the description box is because of junk mail, scam, spam, all that stuff, you know, it just comes straight into the email and it just is a headache. So it's in the contact us section. There's also a form on the website that you can fill out to contact, but just be careful. And I'm not just saying this for me, I'm saying this in general, right? Because there are so many YouTubers who have this issue. If you go to other readers, they'll tell you the same thing, honestly. And also, you know, banks and people like that. These days, people are so desperate that they will go to extreme lengths to pretend to be other people, which is not really correct or ethical, because they are not me. You know what I mean? But I guess I'm flattered that people want to be me. But it's not the right thing to do. And essentially, they are profiting off, well, what I have built. But the other thing as well is that the email address, which was the scam one, was moonlight9 at gmail.com, or Moonlight Guidance 9, something like that. If you see it, it's not me, block them immediately. Just, you know, they honestly just won't stop. That, for some reason, whoever that person is, they just won't stop. And, you know, there are some lawyers on the case, so it's perfectly fine. You know, at the end of the day, you got to protect your brand, you got to protect, you know, what is your space. And I want to protect my clients too, but obviously I have to tell you to also do your part as well, just by making sure and double checking, because I obviously can't be held liable, you know, if you got scammed by someone claiming to be me, when I always say in my videos that this is, you know, my services can only be purchased on my website. So obviously, you know, if you can do your part, that would be amazing. Just by, you know, being aware that if you ever need anything from me, it's always in the description box. And that way you will basically just avoid these people, you know, and I try my absolute best to get rid of the comments from these scammers. But they, you know, they post in wholesale, that's the thing. But anyways, that's what I wanted to mention. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. I did at one point just start ignoring them, but I just realized that people for some reason would, you know, they wouldn't go to the description box of my videos. They would just contact these scammers. And I was just kind of, I guess in many ways, kind of flabbergasted that I would mention at the beginning of my videos that you can only purchase my services on my website, but people would still go to their on a WhatsApp and message them. And that's the thing, is that these WhatsApp numbers are not British WhatsApp numbers. They're American WhatsApp numbers, and I don't live in the US. It's very confusing. And then, you know, I never have used WhatsApp for Moonlight Guidance, so I don't understand, you know. It's things like that you need to be, you know, you need to understand as well. So if you get some kind of African WhatsApp number or an American WhatsApp number, and I clearly live in the UK, then, you know, there might just be something fishy about that. So it's just trying to, you know, be aware of that as well. So no, I'm not on WhatsApp, I'm not on Telegram. Official links to my social media platforms are always in the description box below. Please be careful, guys, please. And you know what, if you see a scammer, honestly, just report them. It's the best thing to do. I get thousands of comments. I can't physically go through all of them, otherwise I just wouldn't be able to do any personal services. I would just be, you know, busy with that. But this is what I wanted to say. Please stay safe. If someone says it pretends to be me and they come to you and say, hey, please inbox me, it's not me, okay? Because I don't go around like begging people to come to me in that sense, if that makes sense. Or I don't say like, oh, just, you know, message me. I only respond if you have a query which you email me, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to outwardly be like, hey, would you like a reading? I will offer it for a special price. I leave it up to you. You know, if you want a service, if you need advice in that sense, then, you know, all the services are on my website. If you need something, then you email me. You reach out to me. I don't reach out to my clients telling them that I will give them a reading. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much that. But it is a headache, literally, okay? So this is what you need to be a little bit more careful in regards to. I try to do my part, but it's hard, and there's a lot of readers in the same boat. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.